At the end of this assignment, you will be able to set system date and time, change date and time formats, synchronize time with an internet server, and change the time zone. The system date and system time are the date and time as maintained by the computer's internal clock. Windows uses these settings to identify when files are created or modified. In order to change the date and time in Windows 10, click Start. Scroll down the alphabetical list on the left to Windows System and click. From the drop-down list, select Control Panel, Date and Time. A new window will open with 3 tabs: Date and Time, Additional Clocks, and Internet Time. Click the Change Date and Time button on the Date and Time tab to change the time and date settings. First, let us change the time to the 12-hour AM/PM format. To do this, click Change Calendar Settings, select the Time tab and go to Short Time. From the drop-down list, select the format HHMMTT. Similarly, you can change the long time format too. Click Apply and then OK to close the window. You may change the settings in the displayed window if you wish. For now, just click OK. To make other changes to the time and date in the Date and Time settings window, select the appropriate date from the calendar. To set the time, enter the desired time in the box under Time. To change only the hour value, double-click the hour value and then click the arrows to increase or decrease the value. Similarly, you may change the values of minutes and seconds and the AM/PM indicator. In the Date and Time settings window, click Change Calendar Settings. In the Customize Format window, you may change the date format on the Date tab. Click OK when done. You may use the Region window to specify other settings. Click OK when done and then click OK once again in the Date and Time settings window. You may also synchronize your computer clock using an internet time server. For this, make sure you are connected to the internet. On the Internet Time tab in the Date and Time window, click Change Settings. If the box against Synchronize with an internet time server is unchecked, click it. Select the appropriate server and then click Update Now. After the clock is synchronized, click OK. Time zones are areas of the Earth that use the same standard time, usually referred to as the local time. To change your time zone, activate the Date and Time tab and click Change Time Zone. Then select the appropriate time zone from the list and click OK. Now you may close the Date and Time window. You have reached the end of the assignment. You have learned setting system date and time, changing date and time formats, synchronizing time with an internet server, and changing the time zone. At the end of this assignment, you will be able to customize the taskbar, add toolbars to the taskbar, and change taskbar appearance. The taskbar is one of the most important parts of the Windows 10 user experience. Customizing it to your specific needs will go a long way in making Windows 10 easier to use. There are several ways to customize the Windows 10 taskbar and personalize it to your liking. Most of the configuration options are located in the settings window. To open this, right-click on a blank space of the taskbar and select Taskbar Settings. Here, you can customize the way the taskbar looks and how it is positioned. You can make the following configurations. Lock the taskbar. Locking the taskbar will make it stay fixed in its place. You will not be able to move the taskbar or change its size. To unlock the taskbar, turn this option off. An alternative way to specify taskbar locking is to right-click on a blank space in the taskbar and check or uncheck the Lock the Taskbar option. Automatically hide the taskbar in desktop mode. Turn this option on to hide the taskbar when you are not using it. The taskbar will only show up when you take your cursor to the taskbar zone. In a similar way, you can hide the taskbar in tablet mode too. Use small taskbar buttons. Turn the option on to make the taskbar icons look smaller if you wish to save some desktop space. Use Peek to preview the desktop when you move your mouse to the Show Desktop button at the end of the taskbar. Turn the option on to take a quick look at what is on your desktop behind all the open windows. Move the cursor over or press and hold the far right edge of the taskbar to view the desktop. Replace Command Prompt with Windows PowerShell in the menu when I right-click the Start button or press Windows key plus X. Windows PowerShell is a task-based scripting language designed especially for system administration. Turn the option on if you need to. Show badges on taskbar buttons. A badge on a taskbar button is an alert to let you know that some activity is happening or needs to happen with an app. For example, a bell badge on the Alarms and Clocks app tells you that you have an active alarm. You will be notified at the time you have set it for. The Show Badges feature is on by default. Taskbar location on screen. Using this option, you can specify the taskbar position on your desktop. Click on the drop-down menu and select the position you desire. Combine taskbar buttons. This helps you specify how to see the buttons of applications opened on the taskbar. You may select one out of the three options. Always hide labels, when taskbar is full, or never. Notification area. Click on the links below to specify the icons to be displayed on the taskbar and to turn the system icons on or off. Multiple displays. This option is enabled when your device is configured to multiple monitors. Turn the option on if you want the taskbar to be seen on all displays. To add a toolbar to the taskbar, right-click on an empty area of the taskbar, point to Toolbars and select a toolbar from the list or choose New Toolbar to add a custom toolbar. You can also customize the taskbar by changing its color or transparency. Right-click on a blank area of your desktop and select Personalize. Click Colors in the left pane. Now, click on a color from the color palette. You can see that the colors in the preview window above have changed. If you select the Automatically Pick an Accent Color from my background option, the color automatically changes to match with the background. Turn the Transparency Effects option on to view the taskbar area transparent. You can now see the desktop background through the taskbar. Turning on the next two options displays the selected color in different areas like the taskbar and title bars. You can opt for a light or dark background by selecting an appropriate option under Choose Your App Mode. You have reached the end of the assignment. You have learned customizing the taskbar, adding toolbars to the taskbar, and changing taskbar appearance.
We must have heard about e-commerce. E-commerce is basically trading or purchasing or selling goods over the internet. Flipkart is an Indian e-commerce company. Let us know what we can do using Flipkart. You can download the Flipkart app through Google Play Store. There are lots of e-commerce companies and their e-commerce apps such as Snapdeal, Myntra, Amazon, Shopclues, and many more. These are fairly similar to what Flipkart app is about, and you can explore the other apps whenever possible. Let us see what Flipkart can do. We will begin with opening Flipkart. Flipkart is an e-commerce company. Flipkart has a lot of goods and it has a lot of stuff that you can buy online. If we see, then it has the deals for the day which are valid for the day. You can get everything from TVs to appliances to fashion to clothes. You can shop for electronics, you can shop for computers, you can shop for memory. You can also shop for shoes and you can shop for n number of things. If we click here, then we get all the menus wherein the goods are segregated by their category. You can go to your account wherein you can create your own profile. You can enter your addresses for delivery. Let us say we want to purchase a book for Indian polity. So we can just search Indian polity. So we can see the popular Indian polity book by M. Lakshmikant is available on 25% off. Now we'll need to see whether the pin code which we want is serviceable. By that I mean that the place that where you stay, the pin code of that place, we'll need to see if Flipkart is delivering to that address. That this is very important before you buy any product. So we click on here and then we can enter the pin code that we want. Let's say we enter the pin code. So we have entered the pin code of Patna and we can see that 3 sellers are shipping to this place. That means the book can be delivered to your place. You can click buy now, wherein you will be able to put your own address, where you can fill your name, pin code, address, landmark, city and save it, and at the later stage complete your purchase. While you are buying the book by Indian polity, Flipkart also tells you what other buyers are buying when they are buying Indian polity, and it also shows you similar books. So before you make that choice, you can go through a lot of options before you complete your purchase.
Flipkart, UPI payment and wallets. I want to purchase a book. I have found it to be available on Flipkart. So here I am at the payment page. Here I can see numerous options for payment. I am familiar with the other options. I am a little curious about UPI payment. Here I am asked to enter my UPI ID. Now, how to find this UPI ID? Do you know? Okay, come on, let me show you. I generally use Google Pay. Here in my profile, I can see details like my name, my UPI ID, and my phone number. Always remember, your UPI ID consists of your username followed by @ and next to it will be the bank account associated to this ID in Google Pay. I just have to enter this while I'm purchasing the book and verify it. And I'll soon receive a payment request in my payments app. Once I approve it, my book is purchased and soon I will be reading it. Isn't it easy? So, did you realize how does your UPI ID look and where to search for it?
पूछ ही नहीं लिए फोन करके। सब कोई जा रहा है क्या? और भी वो तो चले गए हैं कला कर सीता।
Long time ago, we used to capture our moments with camera, get it printed, and add them to various photo albums. As the years pass, the photos begin to fade, damage, and collect dust. But now you can give a new digital life to the old printed photos with the PhotoScan app by just hovering the smartphone camera over the photo. PhotoScan is a new app from Google Photos that lets you scan and save your favorite printed photos using your phone's camera. Let me show you how to do this using the PhotoScan app. The purpose of PhotoScan app is to scan and save your favorite printed photos using your phone's
कौन
camera.
जाइए लो?
Let's go ahead and install the app. To do so, we will tap on Play
वो तो
Store.
सटा दीजिए, हम बंद कर दे रहे हैं अंदर से।
Then, in search bar, we will type
Data,
PhotoScan by Google Photos. Then we will tap on the app. You can see that we have located the app. Now we will tap on Install to install the app. Please wait till the app is installing. Now, after completing the installation, you can directly tap on Open or else go back and open the app by tapping on the icon. For now, we will tap on Back. You can see the icon of PhotoScan on our mobile. Now, to start using the app, tap on PhotoScan. Then, place your camera on the article or image you want. Tap on PhotoScan. Now, you can move your camera on the 4 dots as shown. Yes, you can see that the image is scanned successfully. Tap on Back and then tap on Save to All. It says photos will be saved to your device and can be viewed in the Google Photos app. Tap on Save All. Tap on Back. You have seen how easily we have scanned the photo or article from our mobile. Thus, the PhotoScan app also helps to backup scans online and add them to your Google Photos library. So, when are you starting to backup your scans with the free Google Photos app to keep them safe, searchable, and organized?
Hello all. Nowadays, since most of us are working from home, we have to attend lot of meetings online, that is virtually. And most of the times the tool for it is Google Meet, where we get a link like this, and once we enter that, we get a screen. Now here, if you are working from your laptop or a computer which is having webcam, you will get camera access like this. Here you will see an option for turning on or off your microphone, which you can access with a shortcut key, Control T. To switch on and off your camera, either you can click on this button or you can make use of shortcut key Control E. Now at times when you have to keep your camera on, you have to be super conscious about what is in your background. Instead, most of the times people prefer to switch the camera off. But now with Google Meet, you have a wonderful option of blurring the background. So you really don't have to worry about what's going on at the back. For which, here there is an option. Turn on background blur. Now see, there is something at my background, but it's so blurred that hardly you are able to see anything. And this is a relieving feeling at times. Well, so what happens, why this background blur is very important? Because you might be seeing me, I am moving my head, I am moving here and there, and still the blur is so smart that it is blurring only the background and not my facial features or my hair or my hands. So that's how it works. Let's join the call now. Okay, so now here, because I am working through a slower net connection, it showed me a notification about background effects, but no worries. You remember the mic and camera controls that I told you? The shortcut keys for that? That is Control T for mic and Control E for camera. You might feel, what's so special about switching on and off your mic and camera using a keyboard shortcut? What's so great about it? But you know what? It increases your productivity suddenly. Instead of reaching out for your mouse or trackpad and moving your cursor till mic and camera option and switching on and off, keyboard shortcuts do that work quite quickly. Also, it shows you are attentive enough in the meeting. So do try it next time. While we are in this call, if we feel that background blur is taking a lot of bandwidth, you can simply go at this option and click on turn off background blur. That's it. So anytime, easily, you can switch this background blur on and off. Isn't it easy? Do try it next time when you are joining a Google Meet. Hello everyone. This tip is going to be quite useful to you if you plan to conduct a brainstorming session with your team, or if you are going to conduct an online class that requires a board to scribble upon, or if you are an artist who is planning a UI or logo design or some graphics with your client. Well, so without any further ado, let's get to it. Here, if you click on More Options button, you will find a button for Whiteboard, that is opening a jam. Let's click over it. Now here you have a choice. If you already have a Whiteboard jam stored in your drive, you can open it from here, or you can start with a new whiteboard right away. Well, now you must have observed this Jamboard has opened in a different window altogether. The beauty of this Jamboard is all the participants of the meeting can automatically view this Jamboard, and you don't really have to click on share or present your screen, especially to share this. So let's get started. This Jamboard is like your scribbling whiteboard, where you can change the background that you like. You can insert or add images. For an example, I will add one. I'll choose the image from my device. Now it is getting uploaded in my drive, and once it's uploaded, it will be inserted in my Jamboard. So very well, here is my image. Here you can find quick options for duplicating or deleting the image. You can rotate, you can scale the image, place it wherever you want. So it's just like a scribbling board or an idea board. Here in this image, I actually want to discuss the color scheme that this slide possesses. So while I am discussing this with my participant members, I can simply write whatever I want. That is, this is split complementary color scheme. Here, I can simply show with the help of marker, pen, or even a highlighter or brush. That is, this is the color scheme which is being followed by this line. This is what I wanted to discuss. See, for example, if I am trying to create a flowchart, all the required shapes are right here. I can make use of them. I also can add a sticky note. Which can stay here. And as and when more and more number of details start coming to this whiteboard, we can make use of laser, which will highlight the part of the screen momentarily so that my participants can pay more attention to that particular area. Now, as and when this discussion, this brainstorming keeps on moving ahead, if I don't want this, I can simply click on clear frame. Or I can simply go towards next frame. That means a clean Jamboard for me to start afresh. Moreover, this can be shared with people you would like to see this. Also, whatever you will create here will be a great idea, I'm sure. And so, it needs to be saved. Though surely this Jamboard is going to stay in your Google Drive in a safe way. If you require its offline copy, you can simply click on download as PDF or you can save it as an image. If you want to remove it, no worries, you can remove or you can make a copy which will reside in your Google Drive itself. So isn't it easy now to conduct such brainstorming sessions or online classes from Google Meet? Also, let me tell you, once you have created a Jamboard, if you come back to your meeting, here in the meeting details, you can see this Jamboard as an attachment for this meeting. So anytime you want, you can access this from your Google Drive and it will be saved with the name of the meeting link. Isn't it interesting? There is an important online meeting with client today and so you are preparing for it. You want to share some documents with the client. What do? Do you mail it or WhatsApp it? But even then, there are chances that clients struggle to find them while the meeting goes on. And it definitely affects the tempo of the meeting. A simple way out to it is attaching these documents in the meeting invitation itself so that client can view it directly during the meeting and can download it if needed. To attach these documents in the meeting invitation, go to Google Apps, click Calendar, click Create, set the time and location as per the convenience, and now click More Options. Here in the description section, you will find a button to add attachments. Click on the button to open a window and select a file. You have options to attach files from your Google Drive, other shared drives, or uploading it directly from your device. Choose and upload the file you want. Click Upload. You can see the attachment is added in the invitation. Click on Save to send the invite. Now once you open the meeting link, you can see the title of the meeting on the left bottom side of the screen. There you will see the attachment icon. This means the attached documents can be seen from here. Click on the drop down and go to Attachments tab. From here, all the participants can view the documents. This small addition surely goes a long way in making the meeting successful.
Most of you must be familiar with what the different fingers are called. For the information of those who don't, here is a picture. These are the thumbs. These are the index fingers. These are the middle fingers. These are the ring fingers. And finally, these are the little fingers, sometimes called pinkies. Here's a keyboard chart showing which finger is used to type which key. It may help to print it out and keep it beside your computer. This will serve as a quick reference when you are unsure of which finger to use. Certain movements will seem a bit difficult at first. Your little fingers and ring fingers will need a little practice before they begin to cooperate. It's important to continue to type each key with the proper finger so that your fingers can develop a muscle memory of where they need to move.